You know, it's kind of funny, especially after I have 3.5, literally 3 hours, 33 minutes and 16 seconds. It was on my mama's cell phone, but conversations with my extremely brilliant, extremely aware of what's going on in this world, all the underlying things that people don't want to believe, that you're written off as crazy for even believing. Anyhow, doesn't matter. Because to tell you the truth, after talking to him for hours, even though it's fascinating, he tells me all kinds of things I don't want to know about, and then I just want to look at porn or something, you know. Sorry to be so blunt, but actually after talking to him and all this crap, I care even less that I'm so open and honest out here in cyberspace, and that a lot of people, maybe more people who then aren't, are extremely offended by me. Don't care. Anyway, this is my Alicia Reads, or Laura Reads, comments. One of those types of videos, but going to be very short. And as an addendum to what I'm about to say, I have increasingly, always found it extremely difficult to find a guy who I'm both physically attracted to on multiple levels, one who knows how to push my buttons, etc., etc., etc. Believe me, it has way less to do with a man's looks when it comes to women. Men might be a little different, but when it comes to this, then other things. But on that level, and intellectually compatible with. And that is why when I found abusive Donald, ultimately abusive Donald, he was gorgeous, you know, but I was attracted to his mind before I even knew what he looked like, you know. And then I was smitten because I'd been with so many guys, you know. My favorites were I was drunk as shit at a club, just wanted to have fun, just wanted whatever. And these computer programmers were foreigners, by the way. One who later went home with him and he invited 3 of his friends, but that's another story altogether. Sitting there, and I'm drunk as shit, hot little blonde, you know, this was 15 years ago, whatever, you know. So I was 15 years younger and you know, wee bit thinner, not much thinner, because I've lost weight recently, a lot of weight, but after I gained 70 pounds, it was fast. But anyway, I'm sitting there just, you know, because I just wanted to dance and be shit-faced and not think at all and whatever, and pretend that I was stupid when I am far from stupid, people. He looks to his friend, he goes, because she thinks we're stupid. We're computer programmers. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, you can drop out in grade school and be smarter than some of these people who are computer programmers or went to college and, you know, blah, blah, whatever. I don't care. I put people through tests and most people fail. But I didn't care about these guys. They were just there for me to have a good time with. Unfortunately, I got myself into trouble, but I'm sorry, but you don't expect that, okay? You don't expect to go home with one guy and him to invite 3 of his friends because he is in this mentality that if a woman goes home with him, what, she's automatically a whore? Whatever. I've discussed this in other videos. Anyway, the man I spoke with last night is a longtime friend. Who really forces me to think about things I don't want to think about. I honestly don't want to think about. But should I ever be with somebody again on more than just a purely sexual level, it would have to be a guy who is not automatically going to write off these things that my friend gets me to think about and just say, oh, you're crazy, or you're this, or you're anti-USA, or you're anti-government, or you're this, or you're that, or blah, 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 whatever, you hate America, or, whatever, okay? And like I said, not spelling anything out. Just gonna say in general that I've not been able to come, because even him, I was with him for, but we weren't, it doesn't matter. The kind of guy I want, I have to be attracted both intellectually and sexually on multiple levels, and that's just difficult to find, if not impossible to find. And I'm a split personality, so that makes it even more difficult, because men will usually want to run in the other direction. So, for the record, I have both a very deep side to me and a very shallow side to me. The makeup, sex, want to be thin, blah, blah, blah side, and just in general want to just escape into, I can laugh my ass off at shows like at 2.5 Men, and then my mom's prim and proper Christian friend calls and hears me laughing in the background. What is she laughing at? 2.5 Men? That shit's disgusting. Ah, fuck you. Anyway, I can be friends, true, even close friends, depending on the person, how rigid the person is with their own personality and who they want to be friends with any person who appeals to either side of me, okay? The guy I was talking to last night completely negates